Mint chocolate chip or mint Oreo? Ah. Mm, probably go with mint chocolate chip. I do like Oreos, but not all the time. The Oreo cookies just, I don't know. There's something about it that I'm not always in the mood for it. You prefer Oreo? Chips get stuck in your teeth? Well, so do Oreos. They do. They both do. You can't tell me they don't both. Besides, when you have the chocolate stuck in your teeth, it'll eventually melt. Whereas Oreos, they get stuck in your teeth, they do not melt. Yeah, they melt though. Yeah. Just not Oreos. They don't melt. Oreos also melt? No, they don't. They well, I guess they sort of dissolve. They will eventually come out of your teeth, but yeah, dissolve. I can see what you mean there though. Melting, dissolving. It's basically the same idea, just a little bit different. At least it's not popcorn. That's very true. Popcorn will not get out of your teeth without like some serious effort. Your tongue will have to go on some workouts to get rid of the popcorn. Those damn kernel skins. Yeah, I agree. Usually when I do have popcorn, even though it's not very often, I don't really like popcorn very much. When I do have popcorn, I usually just put butter on them. But there are people out there that put all kinds of seasonings on it. They'll put salt, they'll put like cheddar powder, they'll put even spicy sort of toppings. I think they even put like hot sauce on it if they want to, but that is the strangest thing to me. I feel like butter or salt is really the only toppings that should go on popcorn. Unless it's what is that one called? It's not candy. It's like when they put the caramel. Yeah, caramel on the popcorn. They usually call it something. Kettle corn? I feel like that's not it either. Caramel corn? Maybe. Caramel. I don't remember what they call it. It usually comes in like a variety pack though. Sounds right. Yeah. It's something like that. What are you guys doing? Oh no. Something tells me there's a mouse in the house. Oh dear. While you do your hunting, I'm gonna hope that there's not a mouse in the house. You get the flavoring thing for popcorn though? What do you mean by that? Like they have some sort of a seasoning packet that comes with it? There's like various pumps that people use at the theaters for popcorn. I know that. But I can't remember what they all are. And I feel like if you're using anything besides butter, all that stuff is just gonna get stuck on your fingers. So anytime you pick up the popcorn, your fingers are gonna get all messy. Not to say that your fingers don't get messy with butter already, but I don't know. Certain things I don't want to be all over my fingers. And I'll look like a lunatic if I try to use uh, chopsticks to pick up the popcorn so that it doesn't get on my fingers. They'd be like, "What kind of a psycho uses chopsticks?" Anyway, I think I've said it before during a stream of mine when we talked about theater snacks. Oh yeah, probably. It's been a long time though, and I don't remember every conversation we ever have. That popcorn doesn't in itself have much flavor. Oh yeah, yeah. Popcorn by itself does not have much flavor, but generally, if you're buying one of those packs of popcorn that you stick into the microwave and it pops itself, it'll have flavoring, usually butter, already in it. So when it pops, it's flavoring itself. I don't know how it works. I've also never used one of those popcorn sort of pans. I think you're supposed to put it on the stove. Maybe it only works for the gas stoves, but I've never used that. I know it's like the older way of popping popcorn, but yeah, Jiffy Pop. I've never used that. I don't know if that comes with seasoning or not. I feel like it's like basically the same idea though. You have prepackaged popcorn and you're just heating it up again, but it's on the stove instead of the microwave. I'm really concerned that there's a mouse in my house. My cat, basically bursted into speed and started looking under the couch, so it's very possible. Is that the one with the tinfoil pan thing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the whole thing is tinfoil. You stick it on top of the stove and it's supposed to pop inside of the pan thing, and it's got like sort of a tinfoil balloon that inflates and keeps all the popcorn inside of it. Either a mouse or a bug. Yeah, it could be a bug, but usually she doesn't burst into speed for a bug. Sometimes, I suppose. She's a good mouse hunter, but she's not good at not playing with it. She must play. So that means she'll catch it, release it, catch it, release it. Is it a mouse? Meow meow. Was it a mouse? Hey, what was it? You don't want to tell me? Now that you're up in my lap? Don't know. Hopefully she hasn't given up the hunt. Yeah, I still can't remember what that what the name of it is. Usually they have like a variety pack of special coated popcorn, and they come in these tin cans usually, um, at the grocery store or something. Whole bunch of different flavored popcorn. It's always for Christmas too. Hazelnut popcorn. Oh no. Why do we have to go back to the hazelnut? Uh, I don't know if that is a thing, but ever tried chocolate drizzled popcorn? No. I don't know that I would want chocolate popcorn. I can't say that it's bad because I've never tried it, but not sure about that one. It's just the drizzle. The sweet and salty combo is quite nice. Well, I can see the appeal. I just don't really like salt and the sweet and salty snacks. I feel like sweet and salty should be separate. But that's just me. Used to have like these sweet and salty uh trail mixes and stuff, and I was just like, these things should not be together. No salted caramel for you? Yeah, probably not gonna have salted caramel. I don't think that's for me. I like caramel, and I like some things that are salted, but I don't think I want salt and caramel. I know they offer it as like a flavor for certain things, like chocolates and sometimes coffee. I just don't think that's gonna be up my alley. And if you have a favorite salt, I didn't even know salt really has a... You salted coffee? Yeah, I don't like salty coffee. That's definitely not my thing. I know that there's like Himalayan salt, the pink Himalayan salt, and then there's iodized salt and there's kosher salt, but I mean, does anybody have an actual preference over which salt? They're all salt to me. I don't really try one. It's like, oh yeah, this one has a different note of, I don't know, wild salt. I don't know. This tastes a little different than it did last time I put salt on my food. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of salt either. I'll have some salt, but I don't put salt on like everything, and I certainly don't over salt, like my hubby does. Because my goodness, he loves salt so much. Any salt that I put on the food, he's gonna put more salt on it before he eats it, probably. There have been times where he'll make the Step Brothers nachos, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds great," and then I try a little bit of the chips that he has, and it is so salty, so salty. Oh man, I don't know how he does it, but he really likes salt. I feel like the salt that's on chips usually is enough salt for me. Sometimes it's even too much salt. That makes me think that I'm salty for salt. That's a salt take. I think there's different tastes of pepper though. I'm not entirely sure, but I've even heard that there's like white peppercorn. And I don't know what that's like, but it might be like black pepper as well. I don't know. Never really given a different taste for it. You should give it a taste test. There are differences between table salt, sea salt, and rock salt. Interesting. Do you think there's a difference between table salt and kosher salt besides the size of the grain? Because usually kosher salt is bigger grains of salt and they're yeah, that's usually what the difference is. At least for me. I don't know if it actually tastes any different. Ooh, cabinet. Hello, Devil's Cut. I need more water. I'll be back. Or caffeinate. Yeah, I'll be back. I must get more drinks. I am back, and so is the cat. She decided to follow me over to my chair again. Didn't you learn your lesson the first time that you can't fit in my lap? No? Go on. Okay. What were we saying here? All I know is that they use white pepper for white sauces. Ah, white sauce, white pepper. Makes sense. Although I'm pretty sure every white sauce gravy I've ever had black pepper in it, but maybe a different white sauce? Depends on the differences in production. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had white pepper, so I can't say if those even have a different flavor or um, anything. But I imagine they grow on different plants, you know. How, uh, black pepper will obviously grow on a black pepper plant. I don't think it'll do mix, but maybe it could be a thing. I know there's different trees that will grow more than one fruit if you twist them together, make them grow together. Yeah. She was chasing after something earlier. I don't know if if it was a bug or a mouse, but she she was chasing after something under the couch. Yeah, yeah. I need 50 followers. Do I? I'll just take whoever comes. I'm not too worried about numbers at all. I'm just here for fun. What am I doing? I think I'm done with the euros. Yes. Put these up here. Need to do a follow train on you. Is that even a thing? Is it possible to have a train of follows? I know there's hype trains, but that's usually for like for subs and bits, I think. What did she need him for? I don't know. I think he's just saying that he wants me to be more populars. I think that's what he's trying to say. Like genuinely, you thought you missed something? I don't think there was a specific reason. I don't think you missed anything. You just said howdy earlier. I can't remember what the requirements are for partner, but I know Twitch wants to keeps trying to get me to make it a goal to be a partner instead of just an affiliate. It's all like, advertise your path to partner. I'm just like, I mean, I'm really not worried. I feel like I'm good. Partner. Time. What are you trying to say? I don't feel like that makes sense. Partner push time. Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's see. If this doesn't overflow, I can look at what Twitch wants me to do. Path to partner. You have to stream six streams on 6 unique days in the past 30 days, and also have 6 streams on 6 unique days in the past 30 to 60 days. And have an average of 75 viewers for 6 streams each month. 75 viewers? That's insanity. That would be so crowded. Attention divided between stream, game, and Discord. Friend? Oh, okay. You're just, you're divided. That's what's going on there. Honestly, that's the only requirement you're missing, the viewers. Ah, well, yeah, because the streams are not so hard to do. Like, sure, we can stream all the time. But, to have 75 viewers? Holy moly. I feel like the only way I would do that, or be able to do that, is if I was streaming at nights instead of daytime. Because generally, from what I've seen, people that stream overnight, at least like US streamers that are overnight, they acquire a lot of viewers because of lurkers. Because lurkers will just follow along on the train from one streamer to the next one. I don't know. That could just be false observing. It could be just people are raiding more often at night. I don't know. $75 still sounds like way too many. It's not like I'm gonna join one of those streaming families where they're like they make a dedication to raiding each other in the family. I don't know if that's how that works, but I imagine that's how that works. Let's make ourselves some anime avatars with the big homunculus partner in no time. Good griefs. Are you saying homunculus are the big chest? Well, unfortunately, sex does sell, so I could see that happening. Whatever. You never hear that meme? No, no, I have never heard that meme. Homunculus. And I'm also not a fan of those strange VTubers. I get that it allows you to not show your face, but most of the VTuber things, they just they they move weirdly. I don't know. They just don't appeal to me. That's what I'm trying to say here. They're supposed to track your movement on as a camera. And so that's why they kind of move around so much. But I just feel like they move too much. I mean, it's very possible that the person that's behind the VTuber model is moving a whole lot, but I feel like it's more bouncy than anybody would be in real life. It's basically a glorified PNG tuber avatar. Yeah, I know. The movement, yeah. Yes, I agree. It's usually kind of stiff. Sort of, yeah. I just seen it too. I've seen too many people have it so flowy and sort of bouncy. I very much doubt that everybody that's behind the VTuber model is flowy and bouncy in their chair or standing position or whatever. Oh, you're sending me the meme? Okay. You have 2 stream key giveaways tomorrow for what is STN event? What is that? What is STN? My brain doesn't want to survive the night. So, like a 7 days to die sort of thing? Is Survive the Night a different game? Cat, can you get off of my table? Hubby! Hubby! Hubby, hubby! Raptar! Oberon! Can you come get this cat? Oh, you're streaming that game that's called Survive the Night. Interesting. Thank you. I've never played that game, but that's interesting. It's cool to have keys too. Usually every key that I ever get given by the developers or something for doing their beta tests or alpha tests or whatever they are, I never have anybody to give it to. So it just kind of sits there in my message box or whatever. I think the last one I had a key to was Don't Starve Together, but I never really got into the game, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it. Instead of handing out candy, you'll hand out a stream key? That sounds nice. Yeah. It's too bad you don't have nearly as much stream keys as you might have candy in any real life scenario. It's like, here's a handful of stream keys instead of a handful of candy. I don't think that's how that works. That would be too many keys. $80 of candy for kids. That's a lot. Got some 20s in here somehow. Got spit out. That would be so expensive. It's 4 big bags. Sure is just a giveaway. Yeah. That would be a lot. Kids wouldn't even know what to do with that. Can you imagine picking up 4 big assorted bags of candy and then just been like, here you go! Happy Halloween! You've come for trick-or-treating. And you get 4 bags of candy. The most expensive treat you've ever gotten. There were times that I went to like the rich neighborhoods or whatever for trick-or-treating, and they would give you big blocks of candy bars. Like they gave you like the king size candy bars. And I thought that was amazing. Can't imagine getting a whole bag. Get to see all the creepy kids. I don't know what the Halloween costumes are like anymore, but I hope they're still like sort of appropriate. This guy puts potatoes in with the candy as a trick. Goodness. I don't think I've ever gotten potatoes as a treat. I've gotten an apple as a treat. They just literally had apples and stuck them in with the rest of my candy. That's all they gave me too. It wasn't candy and an apple. No, it's just an apple. I don't think I really had any other strange treats go into my bags. You want all this money? Oh yeah, of course. There's so much money. You just take all of this, or even like these giant bundles of money. These are blocks. Each one is 300,000 of the in the hundreds. So yeah, that'd be nice if you could just convert it over. I mean, I put the effort into sorting it, so why can't I keep it? But yeah, that's kind of one of the appeals of playing this game. You just get to handle giant stacks of money and little bundles of money. The amounts of money that you would probably never touch in your life. 20 million yen. Can't remember how much is in each one of these. That's 300,000. Oh, this is euros, JK. Yen. That's 30 million. Well, how much loose money do I have? This might do it. Think that's 20? Oh, needs to go into the medium box. Yep, that's 20 million, alright. I just have to wrap it in a plastic block, even though it's not a full block. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. In the box to go. $30 million. Oh, I'm making a mess. Stop. We'll get this sent off. Oh man, I made a mess. I mean, I knew that was coming, but I forgot to be on the lookout for it exploding. I think that's all of it. Yeah. Besides this stuff. I need $100,000 in any box. Any dollar bills, not ink stained. That's pretty darn easy to do. Only 100,000? Okay. Might be able to do that with a small box. Five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. Off you go. Into whatever void you go to. So much. But not enough to put into a block. little bit of lag there. It was saving. That's why I lagged. Okay, well, I think... Oh, I need gang marked bills. And a suitcase. I don't think I... Do I have a suitcase? I think I used my only suitcase I had. Black market. Suitcases. Look at like 4. That's probably good. I think it's probably about time to start wrapping up. We'll get this stopped so the money isn't going everywhere. And we'll come back to this and hopefully next time we'll have goo. Because still I have yet to find goo stained money. Supposed to have some goo, green, you'll ban the action of quitting the game. You know, something tells me that's not how that works. You can ban many actions, but banning the action of quitting the game sounds like not something you could do. Yeah, I'll just throw these into the sorter here. But I think it's about time.